Hi everyone. This is Aviva Belisette. Someone in our group asked about stamps and how stamps have changed over the last couple of years when I showed him them. So if you've done stamping before a while ago, you would get stamps like these. They're opaque, you can't see through it, and you have a general idea of where you're stamping, but you may not get it exactly where you want it. So stamps have changed now. There are several ways you can use. I just bought these. They're my new favorite stamps. Look at these cute little dragons. So stamps are now clear. Generally, sometimes you can get the old-fashioned types. They tend to be cheaper, but they're clear, and you peel them off the back like this. And let's see, let us do a cute little dragon. All right. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. I have this cute little thing that helps me be a bit more precise. But you can also stick it. There are these acrylic blocks. You can get them. These are from scrapbook.com, but you can get them from anywhere. They're often like at Who Gives a Scrap, fairly cheap. But you can put it on. This one, I just grabbed one. This doesn't quite fit, but you can put it on. You can see there's grid lines, and then on your paper you can still see where you're going to stamp. I use these occasionally, especially on bigger 12 by 12 pages when I am, the page is too big to put into this. This is a 6 by 6 inch contraption, and this is from We Are Memory Keepers. So I'm going to use a piece of scrap paper here, but you take it. It comes with a couple magnets. It's a magnetic base, and then you put it. Can line your sheet up there if you want. I don't always do this because the stamps are the paper can kind of stay in place, but you take the magnets, and you put them down. Now of course there's a flat side to these that clings onto the film, and then there's the side that is engraved for the stamp, and you can put it on there like that. Then you take your cover, and there's several different types of these machines. Some of them have like a hinge here that you can use, or a hinge here. They come in different ways. Mine is, removable. But as you can see, you can place your stamp wherever you want it. So if you've already got a design here and say you need it to be exactly there, you put it down. You pick it up. Now this isn't staying because it's a brand new stamp, and I should have washed it off first, but I didn't. So yeah, you can put it anywhere. And you can also do multiple stamps at the same time. So I can do several dragons. Here's another cute dragon. What else can we do? Oh, we can do a puff of smoke here. So you can do a bunch of them at the same time, and then go boop. The booping is optional. So then, of course, you just stamp like you would any other stamp. I have some archival ink here from Ranger Ink. And you just stamp. For those of you who've never stamped before, never rub your stamps like this. That is quite dangerous. Well, I shouldn't say dangerous. It can destroy your stamp, especially if it's a cheaper stamp. If it's a newer stamp, or a good stamp, it can probably withstand a couple of swooshing motions, but don't do it. So yeah. So there we are. Put that away. And then, again, you can see the ink and the stamp more clearly. Then you just push it down, and then you pick it up. Now, I didn't ink that quite as well as I had hoped, and like I said, there's probably some grime on there from the factory that I should have cleaned it off first. My bad. Now, to wash your stamps off, you take a sheet we go. I use non-alcoholic baby wipes. Alcohol, because these are rubber, so you don't want to use any alcohol on them, or weird, chemicals like that. Archival ink will stain your stamps, and you won't get the ink off. So that's how you do it. And again, I'll probably use some alcohol to get this off because this is resin, and it won't damage it. But no, don't put, and again, don't clean them like this. Pat at them. That way you don't lose the definition in your the engraving. So, like I said, this is archival, so it won't get all the ink off. Now, I can color this in. I can cut them out. This particular stamp set comes with the die cuts. So I would, let's see. There's a die cut. Whoa, again, metallic base, not metallic, magnetic base. So this one would cut out this little guy. Ooh. There's the one for the smoke. And these come apart. And then, ooh, where's that other little guy? Oh, here he is. Get that out of the way. And then I can cut out this little guy with my die cut machine. If you want to know how the die cut machine works, I'm happy to show you, make another video of that. Just let me know. Anyway, so this is how modern stamps are done. Like I said, they have changed quite a bit from, gosh, where did I put the other stamp? They've changed quite a bit. I have a lot of crap here, don't I? Excuse me, crud here. Oh, here it is. They've changed a lot from this, where you'd have to stamp it up and then do this, because again, these are fine. I still use them occasionally, but I don't have the control that I would have with the clear stamps, and then of course the acrylic block that I can use, or the pad. Also, if you're stamping, put a piece of like foam. If I'm not using this, I have now I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh, here it is. I just got this in a package one day for it's just packing material to keep a fragile something from breaking. But this is excellent for stamping on. If you do it on a hard surface, it's not going to it doesn't have the give, so that all the fine engraving can come through all the time with equal pressure on your paper or whatever you're stamping on. So if you use something like a piece of foam, styrofoam, some people just use several stacked pieces of cardstock. A piece of thin cardboard also works. You can use something, like this. So you have a bunch of options, but if you're stamping on paper at least, try not to do it on a hard surface. That doesn't give you the nice. You can see this kind of came off the edge here, but when you do it on the foam, you get a really nice definition of all these little tiny engravings. But I love the new stamps. They've been out for about 10 years now. They've been so wonderful, and these new stamp and die sets have also been out for about 10 years. These are such a game changer in the world of scrapbooking, and everybody, they love them. They're a bit more expensive, but totally worth it. I'd rather have a few good stamp and die sets than a bunch of, cheap ones. Not necessarily like this, but a bunch of cheap stamps that aren't going to last very long or give me very good definition. You can see I didn't ink it up as well as I ought to have because I was kind of in a rush. and it still gave me excellent definition, and I can totally put that on a scrapbook page. So that's how I do the stamping for my scrapbooking. I hope this helps. If you have any other questions about how I do my stamp booking, I am happy to do some short videos for them. Just let me know. Thanks. Bye.